And we're live. Hello, hello, travelers, and welcome back to the campsite. Alright, good. Audio seems to be working. Welcome back, everybody, for our final difficulty run-through of Weekday Labyrinth named School. Today we will be going through Hell difficulty. We've got a couple more, side things that we're going to be trying to complete while we do this. We'll see how it goes. But that's the plan, is we want to run through this on the highest difficulty. I will say I'm doing a lot better than I was on Friday. That said, I'm still sick. I still kind of sound like I smoke a pack a day. So probably just like last time, I'm going to mute during large sections of this. I'll try to unmute to talk if anyone drops in, but please feel free to drop in and say hi. This just might be a quieter run than usual. And I apologize for that. But right now, I don't think you guys want to hear me coughing or sneezing into the mic. So, but yeah. So we're going to go ahead and jump over to the game. And while we're doing that, I'll talk a little bit about what we're going to try to be doing today. So, looks like game audio is working. Is my game audio working? Yes, wonderful. Okay. So, the plan is that we kind of went over it last time. Down here in the collection list, there's these old figurines. We can now start collecting them. You can only collect them on Hell mode. And you can only do it after you've beat Hell mode one full time through. Hold on. Sorry. So, I don't know if we'll be able to get them all today. Ideally, we do. But there's at least one that I absolutely want to get. I'll try to pick them up as we go along. There's two that's hidden behind a puzzle that will involve a bit of backtracking, and then one that we kind of have to get on this playthrough. You can either do it on this playthrough or one other. But I'm hoping to get that one, and then beat the game on this difficulty. For this route, at least. So that's kind of why we're doing that. If all goes well, we will beat Hell mode today. We'll get at least some of the old figurines, if not all of them. And then next Friday, which is March 14th, the day before actual White Day, we'll go through and see what we can do about collecting some of the ghosts and ghost stories, just finishing some puzzles and stuff like that. Because what better way to spend a day alone than by collecting ghost stories? God. But there's a lot of puzzles and stuff. There's some ghost stories. I think it would be fun to go through and collect some of these and read them. You know, like a lot of people will do those unfiction things where they read the horror stories or whatever. I think it would be fun for us to go through and read through some of these and do them. I just think it would be cool. So that's kind of what the plan is for next Friday. That is pending we beat this today and I feel up to streaming next Friday. This whatever it is, cold, flu, whatever, should be long gone by then, but we will see. But yeah, so for now, we are just going to go to new game and Hell mode. So, fingers crossed this goes well. I'm not super optimistic, but it'll be fine, I'm sure. Other than that, I'm going to mute. I'll chime back in occasionally, but like I said, this is going to be a quieter stream than usual. So, other than that, oh yeah, I also started 30 minutes late, which is pretty much what we expected. But yeah, other than that, let's get started. And there it is. These are the little figurines I told you we'd be going for. I did find out one of them was in these things when I was looking up what the point of interacting with them was the other day. So actually, we might take a quick break. I know we just started, but I got to step away and do something. So real quick, this is kind of awkward. I'm going to jump back to the initial screen. Okay. I will be back very soon. I've just got to step away for a minute. I do apologize. I do apologize about that. Uh, we'll jump right back in now. Looks like everything is back up and running. Maybe? Yeah, okay, cool. Alright, so we got our first figurine, and again, we're not going to mess with everything. But also, we are on the hardest difficulty. Why am I still getting tutorials? I got the basic gist of how to play the game. It'll be okay, I promise. Grab this. Okay. So, pretty much from here on, white day moment. Yeah, exactly. Hey Ninja, it's nice to see you. Welcome, welcome. But alright, we'll sprint through. Sure, we'll help you. Okay. No. Every year between Valentine's Day and White Day, we do this White Day event where we'll pick one of the playthroughs and go through it on the easiest difficulty all the way up to the hardest. So today is our hopefully final run, if I don't fuck it up, where we're going through the hell difficulty. And while we're doing it, we're also going to try to pick up a couple of the old figurines. But I typically only have like roughly 3 hours to stream, and a normal run of this takes like 2.5. So I kind of skip through the cutscenes on these later runs. That stuff's open. I think there's a coin back here somewhere. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, no, I do. If you ever happen to see any of my old streams, I do bitch at this game a lot, but I do genuinely love it. I think it's a really fun game. It's a horror game that I actually really like, which is kind of rare. But I do complain a lot about it. And some of these cutscenes can get long if you don't skip them. Like, it'll add an extra 30, 40 minutes onto it. So, but I really do like this game. I assume you've played it before? Let's see. Should be this one. Thank you. I've never known to interact with the valve. Not yet, but you really like this game. Oh, cool. Hold on. Sorry about that. So how'd you first find this game then, if you haven't played it? Because I kind of just stumbled upon it on, it was like 90% off on PlayStation Store one day. And that's how I ended up getting it, because I just thought it would be interesting. How'd you end up finding it? Alright, run over. 1, 2, 1, and 2. Where is... It's not in here. school as janitor. Seems dangerous. You saw a YouTube video and went, oh, cool ghost with horror. Yeah, man. All right. Exactly. You're so young. Running some so, do you have like a particular favorite ending? I know you said you haven't played it, but you've seen some of it. Because there's 9 endings? 10 ending? No, use the death ending. Doesn't count. Um, so, like, last year when we went through this, we did the Two Bros ending, which is sung as quote unquote good ending. Um, I don't hear him. And this year we're going through Ebony, which is her quote unquote bad ending. But that's. Okay. This open, get this open. I think all that's in here is a document. Yeah. So, surprised I'm not hearing him jingle around yet. Which hopefully means he's just down there. I should have a favorite ending, but you haven't seen them all yet. Fair. Fair. Realistically, I haven't either. I've done White Chrysanthemum on my own, which was genuinely a good ending. Two Bros was the first one I ever stumbled into. I still kind of like that one, as much as it's really a terrible ending for our main character. And then Ebony. And then I think I've seen Dandelion, which is Ji-hyun's good ending. I'm pretty sure I've seen that one. So, like, I haven't seen most of So Young's other endings. I'll be honest, I'm not sure where this guy is, but I'm not complaining. Let's see. As long as we get those open, we should be good. I want to say it's down to the toolbox, grab the, whatever you call it, the screwdrivers, then open the gate to get the key, and that's to the auditorium. And we can sprint to that. I'm not sure where he is. I'm not complaining, but... I don't see the flashlight or anything. Makes me think he's down there, bottom floor, by where I have to go get the screwdrivers at. Oh. Sounds like he's running to the door. God, he's so quiet in this. Alright, we should just be able to open the door and make a sprint for it, because if he's roughly there, he'll probably hear the door. I don't hear him. So I'm not going to complain. Let's see what we got. Tool belt 3126. Fuck. That was dumb and I knew it. I don't know how much healing I have. 1 soy milk. Yeah, that was dumb and I knew it. Oh well. I might die here. Damn it. Shit. Yep, I died. Because I still can't stop to rest. Oh well. That's a shame. That was really dumb of me. Alright. Depends on where it puts my last save game at. If it doesn't when I picked up the tool belt, I can just go straight to the bathroom and hide. Where No. Really? Oh, boo. Okay. Well, that's all I get for being an idiot. Let's see him down there. Don't hear him currently. Do I still? I also never checked. Yes, we keep that. Good. Also, I do apologize. I'm not really talking much. I am still recovering from a cold. I do feel kind of bad. I promise I usually talk more than this, but I do apologize if this stream just seems kind of quiet. I don't see him, but I'm hoping he didn't hear the door open, so he's still upstairs. That would be ideal. God knows I don't want to waste my only other felt tip pen. So we are going slow for this first building. Normally we can beat the first one in roughly 30 minutes. 3126, same as last time. But I started about 10 minutes late, so we're roughly 25 minutes in, and I still haven't even got the key yet. That's fine. We'll make up more time once we start the, the boss fight. Alright, up the stairs, get to the auditorium. The hardest thing will be getting that door open, because once that door is open, then we can sprint in and trigger a cutscene. Alright, good. That pretty much ends the janitor for the rest of this building. I think in here is the one place you can't chase us at, and when we get to the end, turn around, come back, then we pretty much start the cutscenes for the final boss of this building. I think we get 5 minutes to do this, which is plenty of time. God, we are already about out of stamina. Want to return diary. Gonna meet with Ji-hyun. Giant tree monster. Okay, 4.5 minutes. That's still not terrible. I think it takes about 2 for me to do this. Though we're definitely going to have less stamina than usual, so. Please. Thank you. What are we looking at? 96, 94, 86, 83. Perfect. Grab the pen. So that's 4, 2, 5, 9. I think that's what it was last time as well. No, there's only so many codes it can be, but still. That's helpful. Two. One here. That's 2. That's 3. 2 more. One, I think, directly below this, and then one back in the far corner. It'd be helpful if I remembered how to get down the stairs. That's 4. 1 left, and then we take on the tree. And 5. Terrible scream. Okay, come on. Alright, now we just hope I don't mess up the QuickTime event. Cool, cool. Alright, and with that, the janitor is despawned for a little while. At least until we get the token, I believe. So we'll go through, do a little bit of looting along the place. I want to grab the... I believe there's 2 typewriter pieces that we can get. Lunchbox, that's good. Nothing in here, I don't think. Because our hope is, we got the 1 figure earlier. We're going to try to get as many of them as we can. Nah, it's just a wait. And you can get 5 of the 7, I believe, without, normally. Well, at least on this playthrough, normally. And then that should be the report card. Yeah. And then the last 2 you need a special master key for. Nothing in there. But to get the typewriter, we need 1 piece is down here. I think. Should be at the bottom. Is it not? Oh, I don't remember where it is then. That's not good. I would have sworn it was down there. And then the other piece is upstairs in the same room that we got, the chemical. Is it really not anywhere around here? I would have swore up and down it was. There's another pen. Well, this is disappointing. I might have to look that up a little later. Nothing back here or anything. Huh. Yeah, well, now it just looks stupid. Okay. Oh well. We'll still grab the other piece. I'm sure we can hunt it down later. Should be a med kit in here. Alright, felt tip pen, emergency kit. That bell means that the... We're going to have a ghost start haunting us. I swear there's one here too. There it is. Typewriter button M. Okay. I think that means we'll start getting the long hair ghost, the one without a body. Yeah, that sounds like her. Hello, friend. God, she comes early. I guess that must be roughly the 30-minute mark for us. But while we're here, we'll grab as many felt tip pens as we can and then move on. Think this is a lunchbox? No, it's a felt tip pen. Good. I know you can get a couple of healing items, and then I think I always came out with about 8 pens at the end of this. So that's kind of what we're shooting for. It's 9, okay. I don't want to do anything to risk spawning the janitor early. So God knows I need all the prep time I can get. Should be this one. There's the lunchbox. So not this, but down here. That makes 6. And we'll check out the bottom floor. Alright, what do we got? I think this is just that math piece that was back there. Another pen, good. Let's see. We were just in there. In there. Alright, cool. That should be everything checked. Except home ec room, and we'll be coming back for that later. Okay, it does say that typewriter piece is on the stairs. Did I miss it? I did miss it. I'm stupid. Okay, there we go. I knew I'm not crazy, mostly. Because I've had to get that piece before. But that should be both the typewriter pieces for this building. There's one in the main building too, and then one in the new building. We'll get a ghost story off of it, which is important. But we'll also get a specific item. Or we can use that ghost story to get a specific item, which will let us, what's this? Which will let us grab 2 more figurines. Because the hope is, we're not doing the best on time, but I'm hoping I can make up some time a little bit later, and we can double back to grab them.
So I'm right. Yes, she is. Remember what I said? What's with you?
Alright, I think the janitor has respawned. I'm never 100% sure, but this should just be an easy to the end, open the door, and on to the next building. Alright, that took way longer than it should have, but first building's clear. Let's see. Pretty sure. Skull coin, but I think there's a tranquilizer in here. Maybe not. Maybe it's in the principal's office. It must be. Hello, small child. Goodbye, small child. Alright, we'll answer the phone, cut off. And then I'm not actually 100% sure if the janitor spawns in before we get to the second floor where we see the spot where we place the token at, but I have no real intention of risking it. This again. Okay. She's gone this time. I tried to look this up to figure out what it was, and I could not find anything on it. I don't know why there's a dead body. If you look up on the actual wiki, it doesn't say anything about the body being in there. I've yet to figure out what it correlates to. Grab that. Nothing on this side. There's a document. There should be an emergency kit up here. On the paper crane. For good luck. Alright. That should get us through most of this stuff. Just don't hear him, that's good. So we picked up, we remember, we picked up the student department, so we'll do student department to get the code, down to the principal's office to find the key, up to faculty office 2 to get the key for the science lab, and then once we get to the science lab it triggers cutscenes to essentially despawn the janitor for the rest of this building. At least on this route, this playthrough. So I think this cutscene is what spawns in the janitor, technically. Okay. So we'll open the door. I am sure he will be somewhere down that hallway, just waiting on us. What is in there? We can slip into the counselor's office. Ideally, we'd like to get into the student department office, because we can hide behind the desks there. Or he could be a no-show, which is even better. I won't complain about that. Alright, we're looking at 4218. Yeah, 4218. Be great if we could get all the way to the principal's office without him showing up, because then we just have to follow him out as we head towards the faculty office on the second floor, and then ultimately to the third floor. But hey, all right. Looks like he is on one of the upper floors. That's awesome. That's really useful for us, actually. I like to get a little bit further before I risk standing up, just in case. Alright, I think we said 4218. Alright, so grab the tranquilizer. I think that makes 2 of them for us, which is good. We'll need them. We'll absolutely need them in this boss fight, but they'll also be good for later. Jacket key. Yes, we picked up the key out of the jacket. So we've got the lost and found key. We've got the student office key. We're doing the principal's office here to grab, I believe it's faculty office 2 key. Where we can go up, then get the science lab key, and go to the science lab. I didn't hit the button. You idiot. There we go. So now we just get to crouch down and hide for a second, because I'm not risking going out there against this guy. Let's see. Let's make sure there's no... Look to it again. Is there something else in the jacket? We'll swing by there in just a second. It would be nurse's office, right? We'll give him a little time to escape. The green. Oh, is there a green key there? Alright. I don't hear him. How many, Alright, we got 8. So we can kind of risk it. Green screen. Green screen. Oh, no, look at the green screen again? Absolutely not. I know that respawns him and has him charge in after us. No. I've made that mistake before. Good try, though. Good try. Why are you still patrolling out here? Go away. You're taking your sweet time with us, aren't you, buddy? Go. Shoo. Alright, I don't hear him anymore. So I think we're going to risk it and try opening the door. Alright, we got 6 healing items, 2 trinks. You need to call Braveheart? I don't hear him. Cool, cool. Please be on like the 3rd floor. No, of course not. Why would you be? I don't hear him. So we're going to try it. I think he's going further away. Which does mean he probably closed my door. Here he comes. Alright, cool. Now we'll just wait it out in here. Alright, I hope y'all are doing well. I'm sure this is riveting gameplay of crouching and hiding behind desks, but I realistically have enough pens that I could try to start playing a bit more aggressive. I kind of don't want to risk it, at least not yet. Because we're going to burn through, honestly, we'll probably burn through a lot of them in the new building, depending on how that janitor wants to cooperate with us. Move down with the lighter to keep him away. Like, try to use the lighter to trail him away? Anything worthwhile in here? I don't believe so. Nothing but the black mass tape. Okay. Waiting for you. So I think it's in here as well. There it is. All right, we have 3 out of the 4 typewriter buttons. We'll grab the science lab key, and if we can get to the science lab, we pretty much despawn the janitor for the rest of this building. Which would be nice. It'll make my life easier. And then you guys can watch me be bad at a music puzzle, because that's always fun. Please no. The son of a bitch, man. Why? Don't. You're... Fuck. That's done. That's so dumb. Oh well, that happens. Need to be Beethoven. Yeah, I can try. It's not gonna go well. I think if I remember correctly, it's keys 32454. But I've been wrong before. I want to say one of the earlier ones of this, we spent like 15 minutes trying to do it. Alright, does it still have the science lab key? No. Ugh. I think he heard me open the door, and that's why he doubled back. Well, it doesn't mean I gotta be happy about it. What? No. Why? Go away. Bother someone else. For having a limp, you are fantastic at cardio. Was I upright and walking? I thought I was crouched. No, go away. So dumb. Alright, I'm gonna sit here with the lighter for a minute. Why, Mr. Anderson? Why? I still got more felt tip pens, right? Yeah. Alright, cool. I don't think he'll hear the bat. What are you chasing? I'm hoping he's going down that hallway, but he might just be a floor above us. Alright. Nah, we're not going out there yet. What? I don't know if he sees me or not. I don't know what's going on. I don't think he's walking. This is weird because it sounds like he's on the stairs. I like your tactics of hide in a corner. What? But, what? No, I saw you go through that door. I watched you go through that door and close it. What? What? Okay, yeah, sure. That's fine. I think he's had enough of this. I think he's as tired of this as I am. Alright, there's... If I open this, he's going to hear it. If I get to the student department office, I can hide behind a desk. This is dumb. So that's his twin. I'm now fighting 3 janitors. We've got 2 with a limp and then 1 that's the actual one with the whistle. What is this? Oh man, that's that's about right. That's the type of high quality gameplay you come here for. We've got teleporting janitors and twins. Right, I'm gonna open this. Please don't come after me. Yeah, so he thinks he saw me through a wall, came after me, got stuck on the stairs, went back, went through the door, and then respawned like 3rd floor and made his way down. I think this janitor's out here playing like 5D chess or something. I am not prepared for this. That's the true horror. Really, my guy? Really? Oh shit. I didn't think you'd lose me that fast. Which one are you? Are you the original or the twin? I'm not sure if he heard me or not. That's his twin dance with the fire. We might have to. Alright. Science lab should be the first one, right? So if I can get in there and get to the supply room, it starts a cutscene that cuts off the janitor for the rest of the building. Just have to handle a door and a lock. There we go. Thank you. Alright. Never been so happy to see Ji Hyun. Okay. That's good. Means we've all but completed the second building. Now I can go loot things. Finally. Got this. I don't need to have these open, but we'll do it anyways. Can't do anything on the 4th floor yet, not really. So we'll go down here. Check this out. Think there's another tranquilizer? Yeah. I don't believe there's anything. That's not helpful. We won't be working on that ghost puzzle today. Down here, hit the light, open you, grab you. I don't believe there's anything useful in here. Except this typewriter, which we've got 3 of the 4 keys for. 2, 3. We'll be grabbing the last one once we go to the new building. Maybe, actually. Now you have your bodyguard. Yes! Alright, little baby. Yeah, I am so happy to have them because they essentially serve as bodyguards, and despawn the janitor. It means I can safely explore things. Let's see. Go to map. We're good there. We checked the nurse's office, the night duty room, principal's office, counselor's office, and we've pretty much been through most of faculty office 1. So I think we're good. We've got, what are we looking at? 8 felt tip pens, that's not bad. A few deaths, but nothing terrible. And we're probably only an hour 20 or so into this run, which is good. That means we have made up a good bit of time here, even with doing this dumb stuff. Nothing there. Just in case I need it when I double back, we'll get these opened up. Alright, what floor is this? It's 4th floor. Okay. Alright, come on. Let's go be bad at music or something. Turn on the light while we're at it. Yeah, it's a new building. Yeah, the last one for the typewriter should be new building, the spiral staircase that leads to the, not spiral, you know what I mean, staircase that leads to the roof, the carpeted one, should be on the bottom floor tucked away under the staircase. If we get that, then we get a code that we can use to get a, what is it, like the master key, which I think is just a pick lock, and then we can grab a few figurines from that. Because the one figurine I have to get this playthrough is the Sangha one, but we're also just trying to grab a few others while we're at it. Alright, now then, the real question. Will I be here for 15 hours? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think it's 3, 2, 4, 5, 4. Oh, thank you. Okay. Bell's ringing again, which means the hair ghost should be after us, I believe. Yes, things happen. Alright. You always stand so close. I don't know. What did we decide it was? Because I didn't turn it. 7582. 7582. Turn on the light. Grab this. No, the other one's in the art room. How many tranquilizers do I have for running later? 4. Good. I stand by. That's a weird way to start a conversation. What was I doing? Oh, yeah. Down to, I think it's this one? For the vase? Yes. Where is it? Here we are. I do love how your guy just kind of keeps the vase for the rest of the time. Like, there's We who are about to die salute you. Alright, let's go up and do whatever this is. Nope. It would help if I got the key. Man, we ran 30 feet. You're worse at this than I am. Gladiator. Dude, I haven't watched the Gladiator movie in forever. Actually, I heard they came out with a TV show for that. I wonder if it's any good. Oh, is that our ghost? Hey, friend. That should be third floor. So is this fourth? Skip that. Things are falling apart. We'll just ignore it for now, like we do most of our problems. I want to say there's nothing useful in here except the spider. And we're not doing the spider puzzle today. So, alright. Think we're good on everything else. You good? Anything to say? Who knows at this point?
Talking about earlier. I've always found that kiln eerie. It's like a crematorium with burning corpses, right? That room's locked.
Sorry about that. Alright, let's go. 2 minutes to do it. Take her number. Oh, you're fine. Alright, we're just going to go ahead and pop a tranquilizer at this point. Because we've got to go all the way back up, then down to 4, then back up. Ooh, we're going to be a little tight on time for this. I'm happy that the building stops collapsing while the kin is going. Kiln. I guess it is. Should be this one. We have to remember to grab it. Then 40 seconds to get back up before. Alright. Make decent time on that. Alright. And with that, I think the janitor is still despawned for a while. At least up until I grab the, what do you call it? The token? Oh, there it is. Is it? I mean, it looks like him, but there we go. The janitor with the hat. Figurine of a dreary-looking man with a hat. Looks like it was made at least 14 years ago. Alright, cool, cool. Another pen. It's always good. Alright. So I don't think there's anything worthwhile in here. Nope. Grab the doll. And then the token. And as long as I make it down to the door without getting caught, it'll trigger another cutscene. Again, I don't think the janitor's out right now, but I'd really rather not risk it, as we're probably an hour and a half into this, and I've still got at least another full building to do, which is the hardest one by far. Actually, it's going to really suck, because we have to do the boss fights. The mermaid one's easy. We've got enough tranquilizers for the sprinting one. And I can heal my way through the yin-yang token. The man in the mirror one is going to suck, though. That one's always really tough to do. Alright, we'll talk to Sung-ah. This point's just a coincidence. Yeah, she kind of ran away. Alright, let's get out of here. Alright. 2 buildings down, 1 to go. Minus some backtracking, but we'll worry about that later. Alright, so we need to go downstairs to trigger the cutscene, but for now, while no one's spawned in yet, so don't think there's anything super worthwhile to grab. School coin. Where is it? Take that, and we'll take that. I think that's everything we've got. Alright. So we'll go up the stairs, grab a couple of small items. Tranquilizer. And I think one of these is just a weight. Document. Oh, maybe it's not up here. That's fine. We don't need it. But down we go, and we'll trigger the cutscene. Thank you. So sure. If you make this game again, knowing her, everyone, you will fight here. Really? Does it? I didn't remember her showing up on. Because if you ignore her every time, you sort of get pushed onto the So Young route, right? I didn't realize you fought her. Oh, I actually had a fight with her here. Huh. That's cool. I didn't realize that. Alright. Well, now there's two things to go down and get. The yellow key card, which is, yeah, whatever. And there it is. My home ec classroom key. That is the number one thing we're going for. Is we get to run all the way back through so we can turn on all the burners and get that figure. You can? Really? That's cool. I really didn't know that. I know she gets mad at you, but I kind of thought she just stopped appearing after that. We'll have to do... I'm kind of putting off the So Young stories only because they're a little bit longer until I start having more time to stream. So that'll be a couple years from now. That's why we've been doing like Two Bros and stuff. But it's been... God, it's been forever since I completed the So Young story. I think I did White Chrysanthemum, and that was it. Where is it? There it is. The final typewriter button. Alright, cool. We can keep... We've got the yellow key card, the final typewriter button, and our other thing. Whatever it's called. The home ec key. So, we'll come through, grab all the stuff we need. Need the soy milk. And this. Thank you, friends. They all look away. Yeah. If you make another choice. Okay. Grab that. We've got a felt tip pen. Good. Because we have to burn at least one of them in this building. Despawn the janitor. And then a coin. Well, that would be cool. That might be worth it to do next time. Because we're pretty much after today. I think next Friday will be the last time we play White Day for a while. Because it'll be the end of our Valentine's Day to White Day time frame. And I think we're going to dig through a bunch of like ghost stories and stuff. But that might be cool for the next White Day event that we do. Which I guess would be next year. I don't know if we'll play it before then. Alright, time for the worst part ever. This should spawn him in. Spawns in down there. Find out about the key. What is your game plan this time? Speaking of healing. 6, 3, and 2. And I can get another one of the emergency kits there. I don't actually know if he can see us past the staircase. I don't believe he can, but... the choices will decide who will be in on theater. Really? I didn't realize Sungak could appear on the theater. Because I know So Young can, and I know Ji Hyun can. Oh, that's right. There's the other girl that has the other two whatever storylines. She can appear there, right? That she has the Jasmine and Marguerite or something. All right, cool. You go deal with that. We will go start the Man the Mirror quest. Do that, then over there despawn him, and then we'll just go do all the lights and stuff. I totally forgot about that. I've never actually done that story. Either one of those stories. I've completed Two Bros and Ebony, which we've done here. I think I've completed Dandelion. And then I've done White Chrysanthemum once. Very long time ago. I don't think I've done any of the others. Alright, that's one. You're a butt. Dude. I don't know how that missed me. It would also help if I could follow instructions. Alright, that's two. Ow, you suck. We're going ahead and heal through it. There it is. You've done more than 20 endings for this game? Nice. Let's turn that off. So I think he respawns right over there. There's a weight back in that corner, which isn't helpful for me. The real question is, where is he? Different floor, coming down. Okay. Not ideal, but that's fine. We can wait. You can take the CD back? Does it do anything else? Oh, no, let's wait for it. Huh. It must be part of an extra ghost story, because it's not part of the main game. I'm trying to think of anywhere else I know you could play the CD, besides going back to the stereo system on the... That's what goes in the PC? Are you serious? No. How did I never put that together? Are you kidding me? Okay, we're about to despawn the janitor, and I might run up there and just go do that first. I can't believe that. I can't believe I never figured that out. Alright, do this. Spawn her, despawn the janitor. Hello, friend. Alright, still got 9 pens left. That's good. No problems. And you can take the CD again from the PC. What? So does it give you a ghost story or a ghost... Actually, no, don't tell me. I'm about to go find out. Is there something you can do with it after you remove it from the PC a second time? I'll just leave that open. We'll just let the ghost wander around. I'm sure she gets lonely in there. I still have the CD. It's in here, right? Yeah. Turn that on. Back to here. What? I can't believe I never figured that out. That's... Hold on, we're gonna read this. Hold on. This is going to be a whole thing, isn't it? Okay, no, we're doing this. Alright. No, because CD, he will go into retirement. Alright. Contents of the CD. To whoever finds my writing, I hope that no one will read this. However, I believe my knowledge on the secrets of the school will become useful to those who seek to uncover the truth. I write this from personal experience, investigations, and my knowledge in Oriental studies. Some may say that I'm delusional, but I trust my findings like a religion. They're the absolute truth for me. It's been 6 years since I began teaching in Yandu High School, but in that short period of time, I've experienced something that I will never forget. I've always felt there was something sinister about the school. First, the location of the school is far from ideal. The energies of yin and yang intertwine with the terrain, creating a strong natural energy flow. This on itself would not be an issue. However, mixing the energies of restless teenagers, yeah, that's fair, in this location has disrupted the energy flow, twisting it into negative energy. The school was oblivious to this fact and did not understand why so many accidents kept occurring since its opening. Finally, with the aid of a feng shui expert, they created tokens to contain the violent energy of this place. There were 5 tokens, one for each element, and they were placed in the school using the repulsion theory to create a base for a very strong barrier. This barrier suppressed the violent energies, and soon the school was stabilized. But this didn't last for long. While investigating the supernatural phenomena that frequently came up in the school, I realized it was all related to the strong energy that was concentrated here. It was the barrier that was the root of it all. The tokens composing the barrier were made from peachwood. Peachwood is known for its power to ward off evil. However, this caused the ghost of the school to be locked inside the barrier, along with the disturbed energy, sucking the life force from the living. The school became a place where the world of the living and the world of the dead overlapped. I could hardly believe it, even with my own eyes. An interesting idea occurred to me when I realized this secret. By using the twisted nature of this place and the power trapped within the barrier, I thought it would be possible to transfer a soul of the dead into a body of a living person. Oh, that's the entire theory behind what's going on with Song-a. I was mesmerized by this sudden yet whimsical theory. Each day I pondered on how to prove this, and as the days went by, my desire to test it grew even greater. When I was near to bursting with frustration, she came to me. Here is the way to perform the ritual. Before you start the ritual, make sure the ghost's soul is whole. Only a ghost with its soul intact can be resurrected. To do this, you first need to find the tokens and disable them. The process has to follow the order of the 5 elements' repulsion qualities, and must take place during the night of the full moon. You would also need a suitable body used for receiving the soul. But there's a body that the ghost insisted on, but as time passed, I became more afraid. It wasn't that I doubted my theory, I was afraid because I knew it would work. I knew a horrible disaster would occur if something went wrong with the ritual. The barrier would break and unleash the great power that was trapped within. Should something like that happen, remove the tokens in the order of the 5 elements' harmonic qualities and place them together in the same spot, and combine the power of yin yang with them. A barrier with the power of yin, yang, and all 5 elements should be able to shut down the spirits, at least for a while. That will be the only hope then. That's cool. So that's like the White Chrysanthemum ending with going through the maze. That's what all of that is. That's awesome. Okay, I probably hit something wrong. That's cool. Thank you for that. I can't believe I never put the CD in the computer. I'm an idiot. Go find our document. It's 1581012. Nothing useful in here. Five should be here. Got a few more felt tip pens. Ooh, that reminds me. I gotta remember to close these doors so that he doesn't turn off the light. There we go. So 1, 5, 8, 10, 12. We'll make sure the spider lady doesn't appear. My God, we ran up one flight of stairs. Come on. That's 8. I don't want to try going across that because I know you meet the grandmother ghost there, and I want to say it was on stream. The more I've thought about it, the more I'm worried it wasn't on stream. It was just something that happened personal. But I got glitched there where it kept doing her like laughing in the come here, but it kept me stuck in one spot, and I had to have the janitor come tack me to knock me out of it. So I'll try to keep from crossing that, at least for now. 1, 5, 8, 10, and 12 should be here. Okay. Alright, that's all done. Let's go on ahead and grab these. So I think there's some stuff in here. Lunchbox. I think it's tranquilizer? Yeah. Two, 3, 4, and 5. We'll turn off the light. I want to say there's supposed to be a figure somewhere over here. Take that as a no. Yeah, simple no would have sufficed. Doot. Yeah, I thought the figure was in the resource center. Oh well. Let's grab the pin. And then we'll run down and check a few other places. No, it is supposed to be in there. Yeah, So Young's figure is supposed to be in there. It's in the drawer near the window. Is it locked? Am I just not allowed to open it? Well, alrighty then. Just double check it wouldn't be this one, right? Cool. Alright, we'll run down, check a bunch of other areas, just see if there's anything useful in the classrooms, and then we will be on our way. There is something. Nothing useful. Been there, not doing that. Document. And then there's a pen back here. Alright, that gives us 12 continues. We should be able to figure things out from there. Did you try to collect the keys? I got one, I think. I've picked up the red key. Let's see. We got the small red key. The yellow key. Actually, the yellow key should be up there. The blue key is outside. And then I think we decided the black key was in a different building. Or no. The black key you had to get from combining a few. Do you need the keys to open that thing to get So Young? That's a bummer if you do. I mean, it's totally fair, but... That's not helpful. Alright, well... Whatever. On we go. We'll go grab... We'll move the power over, then we'll trigger the... What do you call it? The library cutscene. So we can get the yin-yang token, just come straight down. The keys to give other stories. Is there any we can get... Hold on. Is there any we can get without going back and combining them? I'll say it's up here. Yeah, you let me move that one. But I'm not allowed to grab the figure? That's weird. I hope that's just a glitch or something. Yep, nope. I'm not allowed to do anything with that. That's weird. Anyways. Down that, grab that, do that, do that. Alright. We'll go into the library. Upon turning on the AC, it will trigger the janitor to appear, and hopefully he doesn't just run straight in. Wouldn't put it past him at this point, but... There we go. God, where are I? At 2 hours of streaming. Jeez. We still got a long way to go. Alright. Well, she's gone. But we've got a yin yang token and the document. Then you have the story of board of paper birds. Yeah, I can't read today. That's the one down. I don't remember the name of the room, but it's first floor, the history room. It's on the wall. I think I've collected 2 of the paper birds. We got the one at the very beginning. Yeah, we got the one at the very beginning, and then one a little bit later. Right. Let's see if we can figure out where this dork is. I hope he's going up the stairs. Yeah. Good. I have to be careful because I think this one's a little bit faster than the one that limps. There's the one, yes, in the nurse's office. That's the other one I have. I have the nurse's office and then the one at the clock when you first when you first start the game. Hoping he doesn't see me and I can dip in here. Perfect. So if we can get to there, it's just a quick shot down. And once we get to him, once we get to the next boss, it's relatively easy. I pretty much always take one hit from it, but it shouldn't be that much of a problem. Is he going back? Yeah. Yeah, you do that, guy. That's awesome. That just seems rude. But that's fine. Because he can't catch us fast enough. Hello, hello, friend. Let's do this one more time. Alright, that's 3. She'll probably hit me on this 4th one. Oh my god, do we get her? Hey, we did hitless. Alright. Perfect. Grab the drive belt. There's something back here. Oh, the other lens for the nurse's office. And then a tranquilizer. I hear him whistling. The location of the paper cranes. Pinion box. Okay, we'll need a combined key for that. We probably won't mess with the keys too many times this run. Though I might do it on next Fridays when we're just hunting all the ghost stories. But for now, we should be able to go get that blue key card. On the whiteboard shelf, classroom 3-4. Really? I must have missed it then. I was just in there. Yeah, I'm not going to risk that. We'll do it later. Well, when we take on the mermaid, we'll come by and check it out if you guys remind me. Alright, we can play this. Did you put in? Okay.
That's the voice of that girl. I'm the night duty teacher. Look, I don't know why you're here, but here... I really wish...
Alright, we got the blue key card. I don't know if he has respawned or not. Or if he's still up on the upper floors. So we're going to be a little cautious about this. That looks like 8 p.m. Yeah, so that's 8. So, typewriter? Yes. We can't double back until the last key. Yes, I did. Actually, thanks for reminding me. Let's double check. Yeah, I got the O key, and then we got the other 3. So I got all 4 keys for that. So once we get the spirit bell, we can double back for it. Alright, so we said that was 8. So Moscow is plus 3. That would put it at 11. Oh god, are we doing this again? Okay. Beijing, what's so it's 8, add 5, so that should be 3. That's fine. I don't know if he heard that. I have the left and... hold on. Cool. Yes, I have the left and right one. He says, not having both. Yeah, I have the left and right one. So I know when we double back by the nurse's office, I can put those two in there. I don't know if there's anything I can do with it exactly. I think I have to put on the mannequin with the gym cap that we got from the coach's office, but I am not 100% sure on that. I'm kind of just guessing on that one from what I do know about the story. Because I think the gym coach had a crush on the nurse. But let's unlock this. Try to find out where he is. And then I want to go hit the power to knock down the key. Because honestly, it's more important to me that we get the key than we deal with this stuff. Because I can always go run around him and reset clocks and stuff. But having to go return on all those lights would be terrible. Alright. Where are you? Like a floor above or like 3 floors above? This is weird. I just straight up don't see him. Third floor. Okay. If using the lens, look at the eyesight test chart. You can find out the password. Password's in the safe in the chairman's office in the new building. Oh, is that what that's for? Okay. Because the one in the chairman's office is the weird, like, code. It's not actual numbers or letters. Alright, we said that was 8, so this should be 5. Shit, I did one of them wrong. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Yeah, I did that wrong. That's fine, though. I can double back, and that'll make sure I'm not down here when he comes running. Okay, well hopefully this works at least. Please work. Please work. Thank you. We'll let him go up. And then we'll just shoot through that back door and come up. Good. As long as he keeps going up, we'll let him get on the center railing. And we'll grab the key and go. Good, 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 good. He'll keep going. Alright. Now we have to go fix the clock I messed up, because math is hard apparently. But, alright, 8 plus 8 hours should be... So it's 9, 10, 11, 12... Yeah, so it should be 4. I think I set to 3. It would be this one, the red door. Yep, I set to 3. Okay. I did last time too. There we go. Can't believe reading the clock is the part I struggle with. But down the stairs we go to the end. We'll grab our stuff, and then it's backtracking. Oh boy, backtracking. I don't think he ran down for it. Doesn't look like he did. There he is, 3rd floor. Perfect. Means we pretty much don't have to worry about him right now. Grab that. Our spirit bell and our L rods. So our first goal is we need to go back to, what is it? We'll hit the old building, I'm sorry, main building 2, go to the typewriter to get that to finish. On our way out, we stop by the nurse's office to finish the, right? We stop by the nurse's office to finish the lenses. And then I'll double check where the figurines are in the main building. But after that, it's to the main building 1, where we have to get to the home ec room, turn everything on, and get the Sunga figure, which is like the main thing we're going for. Alright, let's see how poorly this goes. I guess I reasonably could do this on, not the hardest difficulty. Well, that's not true. I have to do it on the hardest difficulty for the figures, so. No well. Did you take the story after you put the pictures on the wall the right way? Yes, I did. We did that. I don't think it was the last stream, but the stream before, our normal stream. We did. It was the one with children. It was for the grandmother ghost. But it was like the 5 pictures of, I assume they were the founders or former principals or something. We did get that one, though. Alright. Now, all I know is he is still wandering here somewhere. So, let's see. Nurse's office on the first floor. The faculty office 2 is what I have to get to for the typewriter. So we'll hit faculty office 2 for the typewriter, because that gives me a code for something to get the key. Let me double check. Yeah, the small master key. We get dying message. Found a box in the student department office, 2nd floor. Okay. We'll get the code from the dying message from faculty office 2. That's the code to the student department office box. And hopefully we won't get caught and immediately die. That would be nice. That would be cool. You could just stay far away. You've got to be fucking kidding me. What? There's 4 floors to this building. You got to be on the one I got to go to? Really? Okay. Off to a fantastic start. That's fine, though. We'll give him a minute to wander around. It's not ideal having him be here, but if he was on any other floor, this would be fine. I don't hear him. So if I open this door, he's not going to be outside, right? Cool. It should have put him on the staircase. Okay, that puts him 4 above. I am kind of expecting him to chase me down here. No? Cool. Okay. Let's see if we can do this. It just appears. Okay. Alright. So it's ONE 71 FIVE 5. It's 715 something. Four? Alright, we're going to try. I might have to reread through that. They said it was for the box in the student department office. I think it's 7154. No. Okay. Cool. Who's ready for 15 minutes of watching me read the story to try to figure it out? So SEVEN. That's fine. Then ONE. That's fine. It doesn't seem to count letters that start at the beginning. F. FIVE 5. So that's 715. THR. What? THRE 3. Okay. One day I'll learn how to read, I promise. So it's 7153. Small master key. Yeah, so it is just a lockpick. Cool. Alright. So the figures we've got. Pause real quick. While I'm double checking over this, now would be a great time to stand up, stretch. We've been going 2.5 hours. Drink some water if you get the chance. Alright, so we've got one in the night duty room, and then the others in the first building. I hit back. Shoot. Alright, so that leaves us with, in this building, we got, whoops, sorry, down to this floor, we need the nurse's office to get a code, the night duty room to get one of the figurines, and then we're head to main building 1. At which point we need to go. Student records office, I think, has the other one, so we'll be right next to it. And then down to the home ec room. Then after all that, then we can go all the way back to the new building, fight the mermaid. Are we doing the ghost again? It sounds like we are. Yeah, come on. Let's go. God, I didn't even think I heard the thing go off. I'm never 100% sure if the janitor can hear that ghost attack or not. I think he's on the staircase going to the second floor. Wait a few seconds, see if we hear him running. Good. Sounds quiet. Sorry, map. Oh, this is terrible. 4 down circle. L with a line and butterfly. Alright, I need someone to remember that. Yeah. 4 down C, L with a line, and then the butterfly. I gotta find something to scribble that on. Four down C, L circle, or I'm sorry, L line, and then butterfly. Should be this one. Hey, all right. Let's get out of here. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate it, Dark. Okay. Should be... No, which floor is it on? Yeah, student record. Shit. That's not cool, guy. Don't just spawn in and chase me immediately. Gonna let him just do his thing for a minute. Unfortunately, he is headed right where I need to go, but it's fine. We'll worry about that in a minute. One of these. There it is. Alright, the ball janitor figure. Come on, keep going up the stairs. Please. So I think we're looking at getting all but one of the figures. If I've done this right? No. Yeah, all but one. And that's So Young's, and that's because it won't work. For some reason, it won't let me open that drawer. I think there's something in the first. Is there? He disappears. Where is he? Okay. We'll double check it one more time. Would be this one, right? Maybe it's over here. Doesn't look like it. I think it might be on a different desk. We've got the key. We can check a few of them. Nah, I got nothing. Alright, well, either way, he seems to be on the next floor. So let's see if we can slip out. You've got to be fucking kidding me. It might be worth it for me just run back here, have him run in, and then hide behind the desk. Oh, hi, friend. Again? Already? She must start coming faster and faster each time. Because I thought it was supposed to be every 30 minutes. But I know that wasn't 30 minutes. You're being such a dick about this. Alright, fine. Fuck you. You didn't see me. I'd hate to have died here because it might actually just send me all the way back. I've got tranquilizers. And I'm more than happy to use a few if it comes down to it. Looks like the stairs aren't open. I can't believe that, of all things, worked. That's alright, go away. There's so much effort for a figurine. Shit. That's fine, though. We can still outrun him. We've got enough space. This has been, like, an hour and a half of actually playing the game and an hour and a half of hiding. It's fine. It's fine. We're almost through this. We get this one figurine and we are beelining it back. Because we're... Usually I don't stream longer than about 30 minutes. No, go away. But I figured I had a little bit extra time today. And I'm hoping this doesn't come back to bite me in the butt. No one's in here. Okay, he's checking the other bathroom. And then hopefully he goes back down the hall. I still vaguely hear it. I think he's going up the staircase. Oh, we are almost there. Okay. All we have to do is get in here, turn on everything, grab the figurine, and go. We've got plenty of healing, and we know we can outrun this guy. Please. Oh. Hi, friend. Bye, friend. Alright. We turn them all on. Not fast enough, apparently? Yeah, okay, there's a speed element to it. Of course there is. Why would there not be? There it is. Okay. And that, the Sangha figure, is pretty much what we've been working towards this entire time. So now, our only goal is escape. I don't want to risk losing anything else or all this progress. So we are going to the new building. We will punch in that code for the safe, and then we're going up to fight the mermaid. Alright, through we go. Won't notice me if I hide behind a desk until he does. It's fine though, it worked out, but... Alright, we've almost got this. You've got to be kidding me. He just spawns chasing after you? That's horrendous. Why are you like this game? Is he going to do the same thing? The next building? Actually, I don't even know if he can chase us into here. I'd rather not stick around and find out. Alright. Fantastic news. Which means we go down to the safe. I think it was 4, down C, L with a line, and then butterfly. I'm so happy we got the figurine. That's my favorite part about this year so far, is that this White Day event year so far, is that we've got the figurine this time. All right, we'll poke our head out, make sure the janitor's not like right outside the door. I'm a little concerned because I don't hear him whistling. Seriously? Okay, sure. Come on, man. It's fine. He'll come through. We'll just loop around again. Again? Back here, back here. I don't remember her ever showing up. It has to be like she shows up more and more often. I just don't ever remember it being that often. It's not. That's what. I mean, I guess it is. If she showed up at the 30-minute mark, and then every 30 minutes after that, or 3 hours in. So I guess that's right. Worst case scenario, if he's still down there, we'll go do the boss fight with the mermaid, and then before we pick up the token to respawn him, we'll run down here. Yeah, no, fuck that. We'll just do it after the mermaid fight. I'm not fighting with this forever. Oh, shit. Well, that's unfortunate. I have a lunchbox and that milk. Alright. Let's try this again. We might be backtracking, and I hope we're not. Shit. Alright, hold on. We're resetting this a little bit. Go back to the start. Okay. You go by. It's over. Then here. It should be up an angle. Back. Down. Straight down. We'll let the mermaid pass. I think that's the first time in both years of us doing this that I've actually been caught by the mermaid on stream. Maybe I did the first year. I don't remember. We'll let you pass. Thank you. Should be that way, because then it cuts back. Cool. We'll grab the key just to say that we did. We'll grab the coin just to say that we did. Now we're going down to the first floor to do the whatever it is, the safe. I'm actually pretty sure we can run across this time. Shit. Please don't. Please don't lock up. There it is. Okay. Cool. That was cool. Okay. It didn't lock up on me. That's nice. Okay. Well, cool. So that's at least one new ghost this run. Oh, here. I think there's a tranquilizer in here. There is. Alright. We said it's 4 down C butterfly? And then L with the line, right? Cool, cool. The impassable bridge. Alright, we'll probably read through this on next Friday. But good. All we gotta do is finish that, grab the token, and then we're done. Well, we're done with this building. But the auditorium should be quick and easy. That takes like 15 minutes tops. Alright. We have all but done it. Paper cranes. We're not doing the paper cranes today. I'm already running low on time. We might do that on Friday. How are you already out of stamina? We might go back and do those on Friday. Because I'm planning on spending next Friday, the 14th, just trying to do a bunch of extra ghost stories. So that might be the day we go through and do that. But I'm already 11 minutes past when I was supposed to stop streaming, and I've still got another 15 minutes with the next building. So not including the other stuff here. Crouch. Is he going down? Oh. Would not have expected him to go down. Grab the token. We gotta go do, I am happy I remembered that. We never set the security alarm. That would have been real bad. So I don't totally know how far back that would set us, but it'd be far enough. Please. Alright. Now we just have to get down to the second floor without dying. As long as we can get the token in and trigger that cutscene, then it's just a straight shot. And we've got... Oh, 6 tranquilizers. Alright. That's not a problem. Apologies. There's a chance he'll come up. Yeah, he might be making his way up to the top floor. A save, maybe? Well, I don't think you can save... Go from the pool. Oh, down the back end. That's a great idea. Good thinking. Is there a ladder on the back end of the pool? You can dash. Let's double check and make sure there's a ladder there before I get stuck in the bottom of the pool. Yeah, there it is. Good idea. Nice work. If all goes well, he should continue on to the 4th floor. Worst case scenario, he heard me running and goes to the roof. Which means I should have a clean shot to the door. Now, question is, where is he? He must be on the top floor. Good. Alright, and with that, our token is done. We start the cutscene. This is really good music, too. It almost feels a waste to be in just the chase boss, but this is such good music. Pop a tranquilizer. Skip that. And there it is. Lost her daughter. Alright, very quick, I'm going to pause and mute so I can check on something. Give me just a second. Alright, I am so sorry about the delay. I just had to quickly check on something. But yeah, and with that, this building is done. Before we leave, I want to swing back up and see if maybe having that extra key will let me open that drawer to get the figure. I don't think it will, but it's worth a shot. I just think it's glitched out. This has been a weird and kind of messy stream. But, we're getting there. We're almost done. Alright, one final try. Should be back here. This one. Nope. No, I don't know what's going on with it. But I am just straight up not allowed to open that. Oh well, worth a shot. Alright. Which means we've got almost every figurine we can. There's one more figurine left in the auditorium, which I'm hoping we can get after the fight, because I'd hate to have to do it during the middle of the fight. But after that, we'll pretty much be done. Oh, come on, man. It's 5 feet. Open the door. Skip through. There's the globe with the pins. You don't need to access that to open it, do you? Really? Because we have not collected the pins this time. Because that's the one you get the note about all the places she'd like to visit. Because you have the Egypt one. Did you get the story from it? I have not done that story yet. I do know about it. I've got the A Girl's Dream, which is where she talks about where to put all the pins, but I've not got the ghost story from it. Alright. That's just a pen. 13 left. I thought there was a healing item around here. Maybe not. Oh well. Is that it? That is a tranquilizer. We can work with that. Alright. How many pins do I have? I think I have 1. And you need 4 for it. It's under miscellaneous. Yeah, I have 1. And you need the 4 for it. So that'll probably just be something we go for next time. What am I looking at on healing? 3 lunchboxes, 3 emergency kits, and 4 soy milks. I want to get 2 more lunchboxes. 2, 3. Grab that. And then 1, 2, and 3. Grab that. Alright. Here we go. Let's go see if we can do it. The last station? The last section? Yeah. This will be our last section for the day. I don't think we can go in these yet. Oh well. Alright. Let's go give it a shot. Come on now. And off we go. Trigger the quick time event. Cut this way. Alright, good juke through the door. Alright, I'm pretty sure she doesn't actually follow us in here, so that. The emergency kit. Where are you? There you are. Okay. Over here, this way. Wait for the fire to die out. Grab this. Some one more fire extinguisher and some soy milk. Anything in here? No? Thought there was. Okay. Thanks. Alright, now the worst part. She always gets a hit in on me at this point. Just because this fire takes so long to put out. Yep. Every time she'll get a hit in. Alright, come on back. Oh, are we walking around the fire now? You didn't used to do that. Alright, open the door. Quick time. We'll put out the last fire. We'll probably get hit once in there, but I should be able to just tank through everything. There we go. And with that, we are done. Go turn the valve handle, and then just go try to find out where this last figurine is. Are you okay? Go find Songa. Goodbye. Good luck. I don't know which side it's on. I'm genuinely concerned about accidentally triggering a dialogue with her. I think it's over here. No, that's the bathroom. There it is. Alright. Now, let's just navigate around you. So that means we got every figurine but one in a single run, which is awesome. And also, we should have had that last one if the thing hadn't been whatever it was doing. Maybe we do need the globe to do it. We'll have to try for that some other time. But that ends it with Ebony. That means we've beat Ebony on every difficulty from very easy all the way up to hell mode. Right? Yeah, there it is. Cool, cool. So, like always, we'll let the endings and the credit scene play out. And then we'll go briefly take a look through the stuff we collected. But yeah, that pretty much covers us for today. And our White Day event as a whole.
It's fine. It's all over.
Alright, we'll let the credits play through. Alright, well, thank you everyone for joining us. We're not ending right now, but this is a good time to actually just stop and say thanks. Whether you were here for all of the White Day event, whether you just popped in for a few of them, thank you so much. I had a lot of fun with this. I hope y'all did as well. This is really a good game, even if it's frustrating and we have teleporting guards and stuff. That's cool. Hey, thank you, Dark. I appreciate it. And thank you for being here to help me. You are invaluable with information. I truly appreciate it. But yeah, so it's a fun game, even with teleporting guards. I might see if I can, like, dig out that clip and make it my first short of just the guards teleporting around. I think it might be too long, but uh, other than that, the plan is we won't stream anymore today. The next stream should be March 14th, which is the day before actual White Day and the last day of our event. We're kind of going to just take it relaxed that day. We'll either play on normal or hard. I'm not 100% sure. But our goal is just going to be working through ghost story stuff. We'll spend some time actually reading through them in the beginning. We'll look for some other collectibles, stuff like that. I think, yeah, I don't really know what we're doing after that. I haven't totally pinned down what we'll play post next week. But I'm sure we'll come up with something. We might jump back in Dynasty Warriors or find another game. But yeah. So, I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Oh, for next year, I think we're going to aim for Dandelion, which is Ji Hyun's good ending. As good as it can be for her. I just feel really bad for her. But that's the one where we stay with her, tend to her ankle, and be nice to her the entire time. So that's our plan for next time. We have completed all of Sung A's endings. Next year and the year after, we will go for Ji Hyun's, and then after that, it'll be So Young's. So we've still got a while before we ever touch So Young's stuff. But yeah. Man, 3.5 hours. This might... If this is not my longest stream ever, it's very close. Because usually I like cap out by 3.
Don't leave. I'm still in here. Can you hear me? Please don't go. Here. I'm here. Here. What's wrong? What is it? Something wrong? Then let's hurry up and go. Please don't leave me here. Please. Oh, please. Not young.
All right, and that's that. 3 hours and 19 minutes. All right. Only an extra hour past my PB, but that's fine. We were doing other things. Still, though, that's not bad. That could have been way, way worse. For now, there's a couple things I want to check. Ghost collection, we're up to 10 of each. So we picked up... No. We picked up the grandmother ghost. And then I think we got the girl outside the window. No, maybe not. I don't remember which one we got. But we did get more of those and old figurines. 6 out of 7. Look at them. I am so proud. So the only one we're missing is So Young. Alright, and we've got her Trendy Girl bonus costume. And the ending. There it is, 35%. All of Ebony has been completed. So I think we'll go for Dandelion next time. And then Althea after that, but we'll see. Yeah, that's it though. That's everything from me. I don't know if you guys want to raid anybody or not, because I'm pretty much done for the day. But as always, I'm going to go ahead and mute this real quick and jump back to my initial screen. Where's the button for it? Here we go. Alright. Well, as always, thank you everyone. I had a lot of fun with this. I hope you all did as well. Apologies. And yeah, thanks for joining me for this entire event. And as always, I tell you guys at the end of every stream, but as always, please, please take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and please, please, please be safe out there, everyone. And I hope you all have a wonderful day and a wonderful week. Take care.